Kani siya nga mga question. It's all about motherhood. Relax your mind and what are you most proud of being a mother?
Daghan man kaayo factors, less naman gani og interaction ang parents, and
As a mother yourself, what wisdom you can pass it on to your daughter? You are your mother's child and why?
what kind of a mother you are reflects what kind of... I never failed to become a mother ba I never failed to become a wife. Galuto, galaba, and all. Because being a mom is a full-time job. Dili lang siya enough sa things na you thought is enough. That's the most difficult yun nga isa ka task ang maging inahan.
Kaya pa man.
Kapoy, oy. Actually, I'm already tired.
You're my mom.
Of course.
Ipos abi, ipos ako. Ito, disturbo ko.
Hello.
Run. Run.
Mga pare ko join me in this episode as I will have nothing but a very intense conversation with the woman who takes my breath away as we talk about life, being a mother, and as being a wife with none other than Mads.
So mga pare ko, I am making an episode tribute sa woman, the mother of my daughter, the person herself, my wife. So for this episode, I prepared list of questions. Kani siya nga mga question. It's all about motherhood, being the person that you are. So sit back, relax your mind, and let's start with the first one. As a mother yourself and as a parent, what wisdom you can pass it on to your daughter that you are most proudest and why?
Just be good. Just be responsible. Daughter.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So, have you able to apply that while she's growing up?
Yes, somehow. Our daughter man is okay man siya. Wala man siya naging problem sa ato in the society. Wala po siya naging problem sa atong family. Well, of course, naalay mga attitude problem na dili masabtan usahay, but that may be part of the pressures that she's been through. But the bottom line is, wala man naghatag akong anak ko problem sa ako in the first place.
So, what about the stage you are into it now? Aren't you having
Maybe not
questions
hesitations,
behind it?
but somehow naalay terms of adjustment, but it's dili man na siya matawag nga lisod or ansakay. We are aware nga lahi sila nga generation, and especially sa ilahang panahon karon, they are highly influenced by social media, and then lahi ang kanang effect sa ilaha sa let's say sa totality sa environment karon ba. And so dili gid mo ma-avoid nga there is really what we're calling communication gap or age gap, especially sa imuhang parts. Ako po na-obserbaran na na-encounter na ako kani mga Gen Z, kaya kita man yata ang millennial. Lahigit sila. Ako dahil millennial, I don't know asa ka nga level. Pero actually, ang Gen Z karon is lahi sila. They're very totally different o di mo ma-compare sa the way we are before sa ato ang time, sa ato ang generation. Dako kay difference.
When you talk or when you reprimand a child, di mo siya i-compare to what you've been through generation.
It's like what you're doing. Hello.
What is your take about the
Phrase.
you are your mother's child and why?
I am my mother's child.
Anak ka ng nanay mo, di ba?
Ako manigi istorya before. What kind of a mother you are reflects what kind of a children or a daughter pod ka.
They become.
Oh, they become. Naman tayo choice to either mo follow gid ta sa or ato ging i-copycat gid nato kung unsa ang traits and ano sa ato parents. But wala ka kabantay kung anak ka nagid murag attitude or traits nga mugawas gid nga makaanag kag sus inana magid ko.
Okay, so genes don't lie.
Of course.
Ito, no, you can't really deny. Inevitable na siya. attributes nga makuha
Kaya daghan man kaayo factors, especially sa karon nga panahon. Murag less naman gani og interaction ang parents and children. The bigger contributor sa kaning mga ka-influence sa ilaha karon is definitely kaning
influence of outside world.
kaning social media, kay grabe kina siya effect sa ilaha, especially if they are not properly guided.
So we have to regulate it. That's a responsibility of being a parent.
We have to regulate, and then we have also to do it in a way na masabtan po nila. And sometimes manggod, we keep on regulating but we don't empathize and we don't understand first. Ngarong inana ba? Ngarong naa sila na nga situation. Well, sometimes situational man sa good gihapon.
If given a chance to have a time machine, what major changes you wish on our relationship as a couple?
How we started or how we met. And katong time nga we've been through hell and back. Kana gid siya. The right love but maybe in the wrong time or circumstances also like which made our relationship more difficult and complicated. But nakaya naman. But no relationship is perfect man, di ba? Siguro time machine man siya. Kato.
Listen, you have been an employee for many years and been into different companies with different job positions. Now the question is, what job you would accept without any hesitations, regardless of not being paid, according to the workload 24/7? What would that job be and why?
Actually, double job naman ko.
Yeah?
Since I have I never failed to become a mother by I never failed to become a wife. Household wise ako biya gihapon, galuto, galaba and all. So naman lang galing ko'y pagkukulang as a mother because being a mom is a full-time job. So muna nakaingon ko ga double job ko because mura ko ga trabaho og isa ka full-time mom and all at the same time doing so sideline na lang dayon na ako ang career, ako ang profession. But in any case, given a chance nga matagaan ko same opportunity, I would love pod nga na ako'y job nga siguro home base kanang online jobs maybe. Kay with that, mas maayo man ang naara ka sa balay kay ma-manage man nimo ang imuhang time. So you can still have time sa akong anak. Matutukan ako siya, ma-monitor na ako siya. I'm not saying na I'm the perfect one because I have also some failures kay bisag na ako diri sa balay. I don't find time nga ako siyang i-check, mag-talk me or what kay sige yara tag adtong kwarto. So that's of course diversion kay stress kay sa gawas. So it is not enough na literally you're just mentioning the word job or career or what. Kay ay mas deeper na need ang imong anak nga dili lang siya enough sa things na you thought is enough already nga gabuhaton nimo as a mother.
You've mentioned a while ago with this question you're doing two tasks at the same time. You get tired, aren't you?
Kapoy oy. Nighttime makaana ko nga kapoy na kay since I graduated trabaho na ko I don't have choice kay and we need to survive and that time grabe ang ka-turbulent ang ato ang life until now maybe lighten lang kay medyo enough naman medyo lang pero of course kapuyon biya ang tao I can live a life nga like ato kong ginastorya sa imo nga bukid-bukid magtanong-tanong lang gusto biya ako siguro 5 years from now 6 years from
Kaya pa man.
kaya uy naman tay motivation naman tay tawag nga will so kana siya ang nagpa-strengthen o nagpa-strong ang naghatag sa atoa og drive na pagpadayon
You're my back.
of course.
Which is more fulfilling to you? Being the best mother of being a good wife?
Both
If you have to choose one.
para sa ako more of a fulfilling mother
Bagsak.
because maybe ano man I'm already considering myself as a good wife. But I never considering myself as a fulfilled mother. Wala pa mission unaccomplished pa sa ako ba.
Okay, strive pa ba na?
It's not striving but it's a working on progress. Kumingon ka good wife for me lang, I don't know para sa imo. I already, I think, served you the way a wife or a husband deserves. I'm already doing my ano naman po, an obligation as a wife. But as a mama God, as a mother man God is, I cannot, dili pa na ako ma-consider as fulfilled ko until such dili na ako makita akong anak nga successful. Successful not just with a degree, but a successful nga kana makita na ko siya nga happy siya.
As a mother yourself, what is your most powerful and meaningful connection to your husband and to your daughter?
Isa raman ang pa-connect sa ako the unconditional love. Unconditional love to the point na I became so selfless.
Do you have regrets?
Wala. Magid na kinsa may mama karon nga not all pero bisan tong makaingon ka nakakala siya kay murag mas ginapalabi niya yourself. But being a mom is especially sa katong wala pa naka-experience maging mama. There's always mingid sa a part of us na we need to be selfless regardless na we already kanang forget ourselves.
That's how mother should be.
Bisod maging mother That's the most difficult yun nga isa ka task ang maging inahan.
You are at the pearly gate of heaven. Our Creator will ask you, my child, my daughter, what is the best
Boy, abunda kay akong daddy
you have done to yourself, to your family, and to me during your lifetime? You start with yourself.
Para sa akong self, I always make sure to follow what is right and what is good to the extent that I am frequently judged as too weak because I have this attitude na hadlok ko makasakit, hadlok ko makahilag. So for me, that's one thing na murag I'm too careful about hurting anyone. Careful kay kuha nga mga butang. Para sa kuha it's one thing na it's a good virtue sa isa ka tao. For my family is I always been considering my family as my top priority. My weaknesses, my strength.
Holding to one.
Being a good daughter para sa ako magpapa na napahappy na fulfill na ko ilang dreams in a way nga ilang gi-expect nalay mga crossroads. And sa ato ang family is one in spite and despite sa mga panghitabo. Never ka ni bigay. So I always make sure na whatever His commandments, whatever is written nga mga nga dapat buhaton nga maayo, buhaton gid nimo. Ana lang siguro ang nasa ako ang mindset. Nakahimo man sad kog maayo by being good to anyone.
In according to what you have to do. So the last question, Mads, will be, what are you most proud of about yourself? Being a mother.
Proud lang ko being a mother kay Am is napadako na ako lagi siya nga inchak siya. Maulit ko usahay kay na mga batasan ba nga mura bitaw beyond your expectation. Pero that's normal man siguro kay wala may perfect nga anak, wala man say perfect nga mama. Ang importante lang is kana siya nga makita na ko siya nga she's still obedient. And she knows kung unsa pud iyang gusto sa na-direct na ko siya sa inchakto.
So, dili importante sa inyong Mads. Your daughter will always take home a flying colors, achievements, things like that.
Kana mo gud imong gi-mention kay inana mo ko sa una.
Yes.
Kana bitaw I'm so particular with the expectations. I'm so particular with the idea
Proving
nga
yourself too much.
proving myself too much. Kadua ra nang proving myself too much. Ang more sa kwadto is ambisyoso ra kay ko ba.
Ang competitive drive.
Taas kay of course
Overwhelming.
ang family is halos tanan ang graduate with valedictorian ana ba. So mo na siya nga I can say na happy ko in a way na okay na valedictorian ka, na scholar ka, na atagaan ka ng number of medals and awards. But nice things sa imong life you missed. I chose to deprive myself manggod. So
it's your decision.
ako man decision. So pero para sa ako, there are things man gihapon na murag na miss lang nimo, but I realize man sad na Pwede man sad nimo ibuhaton ng isa ka butang bisag na kay na miss pero happy man sad ka.
Ayo.
Oo, happy ko eh. Of course, 'di ba? People sees you nga nana ka, naka-graduate ka, scholar ka, wala na ka nagano sa imong parents naging problem in terms of tuition. And I became self-made and independent. So, pero para kay it doesn't work. Kay laylain man mi og kanang gusto, laylain mi og kanang influence ba pag hunahuna sa way of kanang tanan sa way of life, sa perspective. So para magud karon dili na man gud siya measure or test sa isa ka tawo nga maging successful ka or musikat ka because you're having a flying colors, ano ka, then kay not all is successful pud ba. Ang success para sa ako is not about kanang medals, but how are you going to face the real world na?
What was your realization from that day forward?
Di na ako mapugos akong anak, di man mi pareha og level of unsa. I'm not saying na less akong anak sa so compare sa ako but maybe ang ano lang yun is mura man iyahang kaya, so why expect for more. Isa po nga realization ako is I'm asking too much sa iyaha but less kay akong support. Siya inana, dili siya para sa imo, pero maybe ano lang at I have so much confidence magud sa iyaha and trust mo lang siguro naka-disappoint sa ako kay kabalo magud ko kaya niya.
Capacitated siya.
And wala niya na and somehow nakita pa ba ako yung paningkamo.
So mga pare ko since it's Mother's Day, karon, I have a certificate, I would say, na
effort na siya.
A letter para sa aking wife na some kind of to pay tribute sa iya just because of those adversities that we've gone through apart from this crazy pandemic that we've experienced a year and a half or over. Actually, kani siya na letter. Gataas na siya kay nasa ko incremental like on sa cellphone. Tapos pag wala na sa kay mo pop up sa akong mind, akong gutugangan until such nag Mother's Day ta karon. So I've come into the finality of this very remarkable Mother's Day message to my wife. And I will let her read it.
Message to Mads. Okay. Sige, relationships, couples, and so our marriages are not always perfect. We just have to experience ups and downs for it to last. Ours even reached to rock bottom. Well, it is part of our journey, and that's the way it is. In every relationship, there were at times doubts and quarrels, but if you truly love each other, at the end of the day, you truly love each other, you will never get tired forgiving each other. While you will be laughing about it, all those things, because without this, it is not a relationship at all. I love everything about you, your rants, which honestly annoys me when you get mad, your signature and typical sermons when you are fed up with me that will last longer like you always seemed, your very distinct smells where only you have such, your beauty, your unique love, your heart and soul. Nothing is perfect. I just find your imperfections beautiful. Mads, you know what I hate about you? I can't stop loving you this way, and until this day, you still take my breath away. Even though we have our differences, it may not all, but we both knew there is so many. From our values to begin with, our personality differences, and even those little things and our petty quarrels, which usually could have started up with your habitual resentments, which is as always caught me off guarded and things for us just blown out of proportion. I guess I have to say yes and understand you as well, not just to please, but because you are my life and I want to grow old with you for as long as I am alive. You had me that words during at times when you are pissed off with me, those moments when you thought you can live a life without me, but just as when you realize it's only at the tip of your tongue and we're just part of your impulsive emotions and being childish. But look at us and where we are now. Forever you are my everything and I need in this lifetime. There can never be a perfect relationship, never. Fitting in with your spouse is never-ending task. It is a lifetime terms of adjustments every single day. I am not a righteous who knows nothing about but pretending to be a prayerful person. But my faith within is the thing that I allowed no one to question. And I always believe if we really put God at the center of our relationship, if we really strive to make it work, then it will definitely work. It is not just an overnight, but it's a matter of believing the process. I thank you, Mads, that we both make a way, make time for each other, taking chances of all the trials, challenges, adversities that comes our way, of not giving up no matter how hard the situations will be. This is not just for the two of us, but for our one and only daughter more than anyone else in this life. Happy Mother's Day to you, Mads. My palalabs. Love you always. Polex, the Pogi. Thank you. Daban.
That wraps up this episode, and to all mothers out there,
Happy Mother's Day and greetings also to all the moms out there. Enjoy your day. Let us cherish this day, especially to working mothers.
let's stay safe and always keep well and stay happy.
Okay?
Happy Mother's Day.